What's up YouTube, this is Ben here with BAF. We're bringing you guys today a review of the Daiwa Presso Rod. This is the 8-foot model. It comes in a lot of different sizes, but I had it for about a year now and I have nothing but good things to say about this rod. It's really strong, really light, and ultra sensitive. So yeah, let's get into it. The Presso rod is one of my favorite rods. It's really cool because it comes in a lot of sizes from I think 5'6" all the way to an 11-foot, and they're all 2-piece, which is great because I always have them in the back of my truck and I'm always traveling, and when I get a chance to fish, it's with me. The other cool thing is this is a raw blank. You guys might be able to hear it. It's a real cool texture. That means it's not painted. So with the fact that it's a hollow tip rod and it's not painted, it makes this rod really sensitive. You guys could see it has a crazy light action. One of the main things I like about this rod is how much it flings your baits out there. The really soft tip, it allows it to bend and unload a lot. Once it unloads, your bait goes flying, no matter how light it is. You could cast out an 1/8 ounce, about 40 yards. I use 3/16. I'm easily getting 60 yards distance. It's great. And another thing that helps that out a lot is this first ring. It's a really wide ring. I could fit my entire finger in there, if you guys could see. And that helps it out a lot because once the line is going through and feeding through the first ring, the bigger the ring is, the less friction on the line, which allows the bait to get carried and it doesn't slow it down. Now let's talk about strength. This Daiwa Presso really impressed me. I pulled in pretty nice fish. A few halibuts over 4 pounds, a couple bay bass and calico bass, and a whole lot of croakers. Obviously this is ultralight, so you're not gonna be boat flipping fish out of the water if they're more than 2 pounds. I think right about the 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds, you can lift it up, grab the line, and bring your fish in. If you have anything over that, obviously bring a net. It is an ultralight, but for an ultralight, this thing is very strong. Like I said, I fought pretty big halibut, and you guys know halibut get pretty big and they're real feisty. Calico bass, another strong fish, even a nice 10-pound stingray. I pulled it out on the sand, but this thing, it flexed a lot, but it's real strong. It held up. I didn't hear any cracking. I didn't hear anything. You just have to remember not to crank down on your drag all the way. Just keep it light. You just have to remember at the end of the day, it is ultralight. So you can be high sticking it. It will break on you. But other than that, if you take care of it and you know how to use it, it's gonna last you a long time and it's gonna catch you bigger fish than it's supposed to. Okay guys, let's check out some clips of this rod in action. There you go. Oh, that's a good one. I don't know what it is, but it's a good one. As you guys could see, I didn't even put any effort on it and it casted pretty far to the point that you couldn't even see where it landed. And then you guys could see it's a real sensitive rod. As soon as I felt that bite, I set the hook on it. And it has enough backbone to actually set the hook on those nicer fish like halibut or calico bass, or even the sand bass and the spotted bay bass. Their mouths are pretty hard. And even croakers. I got this croaker on the top of the mouth and it still set the hook in there. So it does have a pretty decent backbone to set the hook on some fish. Hell yeah, that was a big croaker right there. As you guys saw in that clip, you could see that actually the croaker, he swam into the jetty and got stuck on the rocks. And I was moving around until I found a good angle to actually reel it in a little bit and pop the fish out of the rocks. And luckily I got a little bit of help from the surf to pop them out. But you guys could see that the Daiwa Presso does have that backbone. When you get into those hard spots, just a little bit of surf help, it'll help you pop those fish out of the rocks. Once I popped it out of the water, I reeled it up the slack, picked it up, grabbed the line, and pulled them out. Because it was a pretty decent sized fish. It was probably 2.5 pounds. I could have probably boat flipped it, but I didn't want to take the risk and, you know, losing the fish or snapping the rod. But it's really strong. Oh, fish, huh? Oh, it might be a halibut. Yep. There's a big one. As you guys could see in this clip, I was working the lure, just jigging it, and as soon as I felt something, I set the hook. And it was something nice because it took a lot of drag and it bended my rod all the way down. Let's see if we can find out what we caught. Oh man, I foul hooked the. Oh. Damn it. The entire time I thought I had a halibut. As you guys could see, this thing brought the ray all the way out into the surf. And that's the one thing you guys have to remember. Whenever you guys think it's a big fish, either have a net handy or go to the surf or go somewhere you can land it easily. You're not going to be able to boat flip something that heavy without breaking the rod. Let's go and check out the next clip. They're nipping at it. There you go, fish on. Oh, there goes a good one. Oh, hell yeah. Woo! 2 croakers again. Hyped. Look at that. That's so sick. As you guys can see, it's a real sensitive rod. You guys can see the tip. As soon as the tip hits, I'm setting the hook. You know, there was a lot of fish that day. I actually was lucky enough to get 2 fish on that double fluke rig at once, multiple times that day. As you guys could see, as soon as I got those 2 fish close to me, I reeled in the slack, picked it up, and grabbed the line and pulled them up. That's the number one thing you guys have to remember. It is sensitive, it is strong fighting, but it's not gonna pick you up anything that's more than a couple pounds. Oh shit. Hell yeah, dude! That's a badass halibut. Hey, get up, get up, get up. Good thing I took you through that. Look at that. Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
That thing's fat, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's big time.
It's not the best clip, but you guys could see and hear mainly how big that halibut was. You could hear the tail flapping in the water. Unfortunately, we didn't get a good hook set on that fish because James had the camera. It was 3 pounds, which is really good. It fought hard. You guys could hear it struggling as we try to net it in. And yeah, just always have that net ready, because if you get a fish like that, you're either gonna walk it out to the surf or you're gonna have to bring in a net to get it in. But yeah, hope you guys liked this video. Hope I explained to you guys why I would recommend this rod for anybody out there who needs a rod, an ultralight setup, who wants to start doing some ultralight fishing. This rod comes in a variety of sizes, so it'll fit whatever need you want, and it's a great rod, really light, strong, and sensitive. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you guys want to see more videos like this or any suggestions for any future video. Thank you guys. Peace.